Right, I'm back. I had some technical issues, apologies for that, but the stream should be back up now. So anyway, we just lost about 3 minutes of the qualifying session because of some problems. But anyway, we're back now. So we're still here with 3 minutes and a half left. Paco is now go up to pole position with a 9.6, then Adam in P2, Reverse very close to him in P3, and then Kart Racer. These are the top 4 guys to look out for the pole position. We got Felix, Sally, Serdar very close to Sally, and Jonathan, Nemesis, Kevin. Kevin, the driver from Division 2 who has won the race in Division 2 this week in Canada. He's doing another lap now. So he's closing right now, hoping to improve, and he goes with a 10.8, improving by almost 5 tenths. He goes up into P9. Felix is also pushing now, a bit of an oversteer out of the exit of turn 4, I think. So now into turn 8 and 9, one of the another chicane, still a bit of an oversteer, but he manages to keep it on track. Finishes second 2 right now, improving by only 23 thousandths, 41.8, approaching the hairpin now, takes a lot of curb on the inside. Good traction on the exit, and now there is just the main straight. Maybe he can gain something, a few tenths in the Wall of Champions chicane, because he still hasn't gained that much right now. After invalidates, and he crashed. Felix is out. Felix has crashed at the Wall of Champions. And there we go. And the course of the Wall of Champions indeed continues. Felix having won I think at least 3 championships in this league in F1 Total. I mean, F1 Total exists from a very long time. I think we started in F1 2018 or 2019, but I joined a lot later. But yeah, we indeed have a world champion crashing at the Wall of Champions, and the first one to do that is Felix. So Felix is out with a 10.3. For now he's P5 unless someone like Sally or Serdar can improve. Sally is now on an out lap. So Sally is now finishing Stature 2, improving by 24 thousandths, just 1,000 more than Felix's improvement on his lap. So out of the hairpin, onto the main straight. DRS right now. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't want to see him crash. And he validates! He just cut the corner on entry and his lap is gone. And he won't be improving, so Sally with a 10.4 is in P6. Serdar is starting now. Oh, and invalidates! It is over for Serdar. Jonathan has jumped up to P6 with a 10.3, very close to Felix. Kart Racer is also on half lap, improving by 3 tenths. So he might be challenging for pole position. Sally retired. I don't know if he crashed. Kart Racer, he improving by 3 tenths. Will he challenge Paco into pole position with a 9.6? Approaching the Wall of Champions chicane now. He exits the corner. And his time will be 9.5. It is indeed pole position, improving by 5 tenths. Kart Racer is on pole position. Paco is invalidated, he will not be improving. Adam is now the last one to challenge Kart Racer. He will be improving by 4 tenths right now if he wants to challenge it. Keeps it in the white lines, very borderline. Finishes his lap, and it's 9.6. He jumps up to P2, 10 tenths from Paco. But it is not enough for pole position. Jonathan in the pits. And there we go. Everyone has ended this last lap. Qualifying is over, and it is Kart Racer again on pole position with a 9.5. Adam only 1/10 far, and Paco 10 thousandths from Adam's time. And there we go. This will be the starting grid for the Canadian Grand Prix today in Division 1. And also a reminder for the weather, since midway through the race, so we'll see the track getting wetter and wetter, and it's gonna be interesting to see in which lap the drivers are gonna go to change it onto the intermediate tires, unless it gets so wet that they have to put full wet. And I'm not hoping for that, because we had quite some crashes in Division 2 with the rain. But once again, it is the Red Bull driver from Germany taking pole position. So he will be looking to extend his championship lead once again, with Adam P2, Paco P3, Reverse in P4 and Felix P5, Jonathan in P6 very close, Sully 7th, Theodore 8th, Kevin winning the race in Division 2 is 9th, Nemesis P10, Fabian P11 and the Manasman in P12. I think it will be a very exciting race. But I mean, we'll see if the drivers manage to keep it clean at the start. Canada is not exactly the safest track, so we might have some safety cars. I mean, I hope we don't. But again, it is a street track, and it's not for everyone. But anyway, we are now close to the start. The drivers are setting up now their strategies. Maybe even possible setup changes between qualify and race, although Parc Fermé allows only for very few changes. So selecting the strategy, selecting the also the fuel load, and I have no idea if they will go with mediums or hards, because ideally they will be going for one stint and then just putting on the wet tires, whether is it intermediums or wet, and just going through the end. So it was midway, but I mean, both the medium and the hard tire can last I think very good through midway. But anyway, we're starting the race right now. The 5 red lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. Kart Racer with a very good start. Cole Adam now in P1, overtaking Kart Racer. Adam is leading race, Kart Racer following Rose in P3, and then Felix and Paco on P4 and P5. Jonathan getting overtaken by Seldon, now approaching the first chicane in sector 1. Oh, I saw Ferrari almost spinning, but he managed to keep it on track. I think it was Nemesis. But Adam is now leading the race after overtaking Kart Racer on the first corner. Kart Racer will do everything he can to follow. So finishing sector 2 now, approaching the hairpin. Will he send it down the inside? No, he doesn't. He wants to keep it clean, play it smart, so he stays behind for now. Jonathan and Sully going side by side on the hairpin right now. Sully with a better exit, he stays ahead, but Jonathan is still following. Kart Racer right now overtaking Adam before the Wall of Champions chicane. He pulls it off, he's now leading the race with Adam following. I think he might have touched the wall, but I'm not so sure. But he doesn't want to be second, he wants to be first. But Reverse Specs is now attacking. So these three guys will be the ones to look out for the podium. Let me just enable the details real quick. So let's see the tires now. I think it's pretty split. Some guys with the hards, some guys with the mediums. So reverse with the mediums. He has the tire advantage right now at the top, at the front of the field. So he's gonna want to use the mediums as much as possible to chase Kart Racer, because he has to reach him now, because otherwise with the tire the hards will become faster at some point. Even though I think the mediums here in Canada can be faster than the hards for quite a long time. But right now we got an Aston Martin chasing a Ferrari, Kevin chasing Fabian, Jonathan already with a 3-second time penalty for track limits. The first penalty of this race. On reverse, now it's leading. They're going side by side. Kart Racer and reverse into the first corner. DRS is now enabled, and they go side by side through the chicane right now. Kart Racer backs off. He has to back off. He has to chase him. But he will have a good amount of tenths right now. Felix also with the medium tires, he will be faster, and he's gonna have DRS, so he will be hoping to get him now. But there we go, we already split the group into... Oh, Felix sending it down the inside of Kart Racer right now. They're going side by side after the hairpin. They're using ERS. DRS now onto the straight. Who's gonna be in front? Kart Racer is faster right now. He puts ahead into P2. So Felix chasing me right now onto the chicane where he crashed in qualifying. But right now, reverse leading the race, Kart Racer in P2, Felix in third, and Adam is now in P4. I don't know what happened for him to lose that position. Oh, reverse with a penalty! We also have reverse now, 3-second time penalty for track limits. Oh, and that's very bad news, just 4 laps in. So he's gonna be hoping to, especially right now with the mediums, he's gonna have to pull quite a gap from Kart Racer if he doesn't want to get overtaken. But that's gonna be very hard, especially with the likes of a very good driver that is Kart Racer. He's definitely not gonna back out. Goes a little bit deep but keeps it clean. Felix still can go side by side right now. He was a bit too far. But now GRS train, I mean until P7. We already split the field into 2 groups, from P1 to P7, then from P8 through P12. Cameron now is only P12. He already has a very big gap. Kowa right now with the fastest lap. Oh, Sully right now. Sully 12.8 set the fastest lap for now, but I think it will only be improving through the race with the DRS and maybe even ERS and slipstream in general. But right now Sully has the fastest lap. Fabian. Now even Fabian adds up to the guys with the penalty for track limits. We have now 3 drivers. So reverse right now, I think he's pulling some tenths per lap. He's not even using that much of ERS, so it doesn't feel much pressure from Kart Racer. Paco overtaking Sedo now. Oh, Adam is down to P6. What happened? He might have some oversteer moments out of the exit, I don't know. Not the greatest of start from Adam, since he already showed his immense qualifying pace. But it's still the race where we score points, and he's gonna have to stay close to Cedar if he wants to recover. Bit on oversteer. Fabian overtaking Jonathan into the first corner. There may have been a bit of contact between Jonathan and Menaceman out of the exit. But no wing damage. But now Paco overtaking his teammate. Maybe even Cedar sending it. No, he doesn't. He backs off. He had a bit of a look on the inside, but he wants to wait for the DRS. And now it looks like Kart Racer is recovering some distance from Rivers. Using the DRS now, they're not using ERS. Don't want to waste it right away. But Kart Racer is still getting even more closer. But Paco going side by side through turn 1, and he overtakes Kart Racer on the inside. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Jonathan crashed, and here's a safety car. Jonathan crashed out of the wall of champion chicane, and we have a full course safety car after 7 laps. And Jonathan is out. So I think he might have some oversteer exit in the final chicane. I mean, I have to say that chicane, it is quite hard to drive it correctly for 35 laps. And also remember the rain. Oh, right now, since the rain will be midway through the race, according to what Felix said. So maybe around lap 15 or 18. So maybe we might see some guys going into the pits for soft tires actually. And indeed, Reverse is boxing. Paco staying out. Kart Racer. Oh, Reverse drive through penalty, speeding under safety car. Kart Racer is speeding. Felix as well. And they are going onto mediums actually. Felix with the soft, but Kart Racer with a new pair of mediums. Nemesis with the soft. Oh, double stack for Ferrari, they lost some time there. Interesting, not everyone is going with the soft tires. So they're just going for a new set of mediums. So maybe the rain isn't actually that close if they're going with mediums. It's very interesting to see different strategies. Kevin is also pitted for soft, but the top 4 guys have stayed out. Sully with the mediums and Adam, Serdar and Paco with the hards. Technically, after 7 laps, the mediums should still be faster than the hards, but I think the safety car will come in on the next lap. But I mean, in general, they have used tires, so keep gaining on them, so we'll see many overtakes. But right now we still don't know when is the rain gonna come, we don't know what lap, and it still looks very bright and sunny right now. Oh, Kevin is pitting again, why? Another set of softs. Okay, I don't know what is Kevin exactly doing, because he just put a new set of soft twice now. I mean, I don't know why, but we're still under safety car and he's in last, so it's not gonna affect anything for him. He will just catch up the queue and we will have safety car in this lap. I'm hoping that Kevin actually manages to score some points. I mean, the race winner from Division 2. His first race winner in this league. So I hope he can recover some position, even with the soft tires. Okay, so what he did, have some soft tires with just 1 lap less of tire wear, but I mean, I get it that it's soft tires and they wear quickly, but one lap of wear doesn't exactly make the difference. But anyway, safety car is indeed in this lap, so Paco will be leading the pack. He will be managing the restart, going very slowly now. Throttle and brake is burning fuel. Serdar is going a little bit side by side. I mean, technically you couldn't go anymore side by side. But Paco is going now. Paco has gone off. Serdar and Adam also are very close to each other, but not from Paco. So cutting the line, green flag, and we are racing again. Adam is choosing Serdar, is chasing. Or reversing Sally, going side by side after the first corner, after the second corner, sorry. Oh, Serdar, 3 second time penalty. Serdar with track limits penalty as well. But Paco has already managed to pull 1 second and 3/10 from Serdar. It's a very good restart. Mannesman overtaking the two Ferrari now. Two Red Bulls stay very close to each other. Even reverse, they're staying very close to Adam and Serdar. But he doesn't send anything. Oh, there's a bit of contact! Another contact! And I may have seen a piece of debris flying, but I'm not sure. But Adam got reverse rear-ended Adam, and then got rear-ended by Felix, probably because Cut Racer went up a place. But right now Adam is chasing Serdar. I don't know if DRS is enabled yet. Oh, Sally spun! I don't know what happened. He might have spun out of the exit, but I don't know. Maybe he got rear-ended. I don't know. I guess if it was a contact, we'll just see it in the steward's room. But now, as we can see, it is getting cloudy. So we might see the rain coming in soon. Maybe in the next 2 or 3 laps. So the top 3 guys, they just prefer a track position and using the hards until the rain comes. So avoiding a pit stop. Oh, reverse is pitting. Race is in the pits. Does he have wing damage? No, he doesn't. Why is he pitting? Is he putting the intermediate tires? Oh, it's a drive-through. Yeah, I forgot. He had a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. Oh, Adam, 3 seconds for track limits. I don't know if it's his first penalty. Yeah, it's his first, 3 seconds. But right now the sky is getting darker and darker. We might see the rain coming soon. Paco with an excellent restart has already put almost 2 seconds from Serdar. Right now Reverse and Sally are very close to each other. Reverse with the less worn tires. Very big advantage there. So can Sally use DRS to chase Reverse? And yes, he can, but he already pulled 1 second and 3/10. So a bit of a slow exit for him. But Adam is staying very close to Serdar, and Cut Racer is staying very close to Adam and Serdar. So Cut Racer now with not the fastest time, but definitely faster than the guy with the used hearts. He wants to make his way up into the field, into the podium places. With Felix chasing him, but still with a bigger gap. So everyone is using DRS now. But Cut Racer doesn't have to push that much, it just has to stay close because of the penalty. It will just go up into P2. But he definitely has to overtake them if he wants to go after Paco for the race win. We're still not seeing any sign of rain. I mean, look at these guys. They're crazy close to each other. Felix now with DRS out of the last chicane. He overtakes a Kart Racer on the outside and pull ahead before the corner. So from P2 to P5 we have a DRS train, and Paco is just pulling off so much into the distance. So Kart Racer now, Felix going after Adam with definitely faster tires. And he pulls it off with DRS down the inside. He is ahead. He's now into P3 now, chasing Cedar with DRS as well after the hairpin. They go very close to each other. These guys are battling so much for their position, and they're not giving up. Sully, 3 seconds. So he gets his time penalty as well. Oh, but Cedar overtaking. No, Felix overtaking Cedar actually. So Felix is now onto P2. Kart Racer now with the... Oh, Kart Racer has wind damage. He's missing the right hand plate. And he is staying out. So he either damaged his wing at the last chicane, or maybe he's just not losing that much downforce and he's staying out. And I think we are seeing the first drops of rain. I might have seen some water falling. And yes indeed, the rain has come. We're gonna have 20 laps of rain. We are seeing very slowly the first drops of rain coming in. And it is a McLaren 1-2 right now, with Felix overtaking Paco right now for the lead. Using the DRS and DRS. And he pulls off, he stays ahead at the straight. And no one is coming in to change tires, so the track still isn't wet. Oh, Adam with a bit of a moment there, I saw him oversteer. But it looks like the rain is getting a little bigger right now. But it doesn't seem like condition to put the intermediate tires. So Felix leading the race now with the soft tires just charging his way up to the field into P1. Paco will have to defend from Kart Racer, who is attacking right now. Adam, another 3-second time penalty. Bit of a lockup from Kart Racer there, so the conditions are getting harder. But it's still very difficult to decide if you're gonna have to pit right now for the intermediates or just staying out on the slick. But it is getting sleepier. Oh, and there we go, Kart Racer with a big moment there out of the corner exit. Manasman is pitting. Maybe he's gonna be the first one with the wet tires. And indeed, the Manasman, the first driver to put the intermediate tires. So it is definitely getting sleepier right now. And maybe we'll see Manasman gain. Because traction is getting trickier. And these guys, they all have used the slick tires. So not exactly the best situation if you're on the rain. Right now Sully 16 laps old mediums. He definitely has the more worn tires. The most worn tires. But we'll see if the rain is getting definitely bigger, and now we'll see if Felix chooses to pit. And indeed, Felix and Kart Racer into the pits to put the intermediate tires. Fabian is coming in. Cedro as well, yeah, pretty much half of the field is going inside to put the intermediate tires to avoid double stack. So Felix will still be leading the race after the guys in front of him box. And we can clearly see the track getting even more wet right now. We can see the drops on the asphalt. And I hope it doesn't get any worse than this, because with intermediate conditions, yeah, you still see the rain coming at you with quite a big margin and the track getting wet. But I hope we don't see the rain getting even worse to have full wet tires. But I don't think we'll do. So Paco is now pitting. Same goes for Adam, Nemesis, and Kevin. Yeah, they're all inside the pits to put the intermediate tires, and Felix, we'll see him. Oh, Adam stayed out actually. Adam is still staying out. Why? It's just so tricky out there. 18 laps all hard. Why is he staying out? I don't know if he's hoping to pull a gap from Felix, because it's still 13 seconds, but that's just useless. You lose about 20 seconds in the pit lane. I don't understand why he's staying out. Oh, he touches the wall. He has wing damage. Oh yes, he is. He just got himself wing damage for no reason. He could have just boxed. Oh, Paco with 3 seconds now. Oh, and Menace Man going side by side with Kart Racer. They're going onto the hairpin right now. Menace Man slightly squeezes Kart Racer on the outside. They keep it clean, and Kart Racer with a bit of an oversteer. They won't be using DRS now. Oh, they will. DRS is still enabled. Adam is indeed pitting now with the wing change as well, so he's losing even more time than he should have. So Kart Racer right now is chasing Menace Man. Menace Man is actually in a quite good position right now. Oh, Nemesis on the mediums, what happened? Why is Nemesis on the mediums? I mean, I get the rain isn't extremely big and the track isn't extremely wet. DRS is still enabled, but there's just no reason to go with the mediums. Oh, Fabian and Kart Racer overtaking each other. Oh, Fabian damaging his wing at the exit of the chicane. Oh, and he crashed! Fabian crashed! And we have another safety car. So Fabian, while overtaking Kart Racer at the turn 8 and 9 chicane, first he goes wider and damages his wing in the process, and then while getting traction on the exit, he just spins and goes straight up into the wall. Oh, Felix is beating him. Does he have wing damage? I don't know. No, he doesn't. He just wants a fresh set of intermediums just to gain those tenths to be faster. He's losing quite some position, but yeah, he's just using the fresher tires advantage. He can't overtake Kevin, or he can actually, I don't know. Yes, he can. So Felix overtook Kevin at the exit of the pit lane. I mean, you couldn't do that because of the yellow flags. So apparently it's regular for the game, I guess. Oh, Sully Nemesis pitting. Nemesis now with the intermediums. I have no idea why he had the mediums. Because there is just no reason to think that the track is dry enough to have slick tires. Yeah, I think we'll just see this light rain going until the end. But these guys, they're using the safety car for a free pit stop and having the faster intermediums compared to the others. So right now, to P3 right now, and if there aren't any more pit stop or safety car or etc. If Mannesman manages to stay within 3 seconds of them, yeah, 3 seconds, he might actually win the race. I mean, if still nothing else unpredictable happens. If it stays like this, Mannesman could actually challenge for the win. Adam has 6 seconds. Bit of a shame from Adam, because he showed himself very good in qualifying. And just up there to the front, challenging Rivers. Even Rivers has just lost so many positions. I mean, even Kart Racer has boxed. But we'll see if the bottom 5, no, bottom 6. So if Felix, Kart Racer, Rivers, Sully, Kevin, and Nemesis having the fresher intermediums, we'll see if they will be able to recover some tenths. But I mean, in these conditions, it definitely depends on the driver's skill. It is like this, sadly. You can't just go faster because of the tires. If you're not faster, you're not gonna gain anything. Kevin sadly is only in P9 right now. I wish to see him higher. Even Nemesis. You don't see Nemesis that often on the bottom of the grid. But yeah, the rain and the safety car definitely mixed up the positions quite a lot. But anyway, Nemesis is still catching up to the grid, so we'll yeah, this is gonna be the last lap of safety car. Nemesis actually, he's under fueling. Yeah, it's minus 0.4, so I mean, he will gain on the safety car because of lifting and coasting. Oh yeah, he's just burning fuel to not have any access, so that's good. So Paco, Serdar, Rivers and Sully have 3 seconds of penalties, while Adam has 6. So technically Mannesman right now is leading the race. With Felix behind. I mean, it's pointless to do this because we have a safety car, but safety car is in this lap. So Paco once again will lead the restart. He's burning fuel while Serdar with a bit of left and right to heat up the tires. Now Paco doing the same as well. He's still not going, still very far from the corner. But he goes now. A bit of an oversteer moment from Paco there at the exit. Serdar, he's 5 tenths apart now 4. Okay, so everyone I think had a decent start. Serdar now chasing Paco. Mannesmann already with 1 second gap from Serdar and Adam catching him. Oh, Felix! Felix spun! Felix! He just attempted the overtake and got pushed off. And that's such a shame for Felix to attempt an overtake and just lose that many positions in just one corner. I mean, I just saw him going side by side through the first chicane. A bit of a contact. Kart Racer is going off. Don't know exactly what happened. Man, Kart Racer and Felix has already lost so many positions. Felix because of attempting the overtake, and oh, there are many cars at the hairpin right now. Kevin with a moment there, but it wasn't oversteer, he was being touched by Nemesis. Luckily no one has crashed. The 2 Red Bulls drivers right now exchanging place. I mean, technically it's not the 2 Red Bull drivers because Sally is filling in for Jeremy today. There's a Ferrari and Aston Martin going side by side. It's Nemesis and Kevin at the first corner battling for the P8. Nemesis still has oversteer at the exit for the rain. And I don't think the RS is enabled right now. The track is definitely more wet than it was before. Yellow flag in sector 2, who is it? Mannesmann! Mannesmann has lost it! Or he just went deep. And Mannesmann has dropped down the order. He could have challenged for the win if he stayed close enough for the penalties, but now he's just into P10. Why is he cutting the corner? What is he doing? He could have gone deep, I don't know. Mannesmann and Felix though, losing so many positions, this is just so unfortunate. But at least Felix's teammate Paco is comfortably leading the race. Kart Racer now with 3 seconds as well. Okay, so effectively Adam has 3 seconds on everyone else. Because the top 6 are... oh, Mannesmann is retiring in the pits. That's a shame though. I mean, we have the rain, so anything could happen. But no, he just decided to retire. Sadly. So he's gonna be bringing only 1 point for the team. Oh, no, actually there is still Kevin in the race, scoring points. And he will go up. Because Sally has penalties and even Kart Racer. Yeah, right now he will go into P5 if he stays close enough. But Paco in the meanwhile with an extremely comfortable gap. Almost 4 seconds. Oh, Kart Racer attempting a move on reverse at the chicane and he puts it off. So reverse is chasing Kart Racer right now after being overtaken at the Wall of Champions chicane. Goes a little bit deep but still manages to keep the car on track. But Kart Racer seems like He seems definitely faster. Oh, Cut Racer! He spun! Oh, that was just such a shame. He rear-ended Adam and just spun on his own. So maybe he just didn't brake enough. Man, Kart Racer and Felix in a terrible situation right now. But in the meanwhile, Paco is pulling off even more. He's using ERS, but he doesn't need to. He can't even attempt for the fastest lap since he was done on dry conditions. So Paco just has to bring it on 8 more laps. Wait, someone is pitting. Serdar! Serdar is in the pits, why? Oh, Sully with another 3 seconds. Kevin as well! But why is Serdar pitting? Does he have wing damage? No, he doesn't. Oh, safety car! What happened? We have a full course safety car. Wet tires. Oh, the jockey is oh yeah. Yeah, the rain is getting worse. I have no idea why there is a safety car though, but the rain is definitely getting worse. Serdar with the full wets. So we're gonna have, I think, 6 or 5 laps of racing. Cut Racer drive-through penalty! Speeding, come on. Is it really that necessary? With the safety car. Oh, Felix retired. What happened? Did he crash? I mean, the only possible explanations is that Felix crashed and that caused the safety car. But anyway, I think we'll see everyone pitting for the full wet and Serdar potentially going into the lead. And yes, indeed, Paco is pitting. Serdar might actually lead the race after everyone goes into the pits for the full wet. Oh, actually no, he's on a new set of intermediums. What about everyone else? Yeah, they're putting full wets. Cut Racer retiring! Did he? Yeah, he crashed! Cut Racer crashed at the Wall of Champions! Oh, come on! Serdar with a drive-through penalty. What is happening? There are just so many penalties. It's just pure chaos right now in the last laps. There is a lot of rain and apparently no one seems to understand if the intermediums or if the inters of the full wets are faster. But Cut Racer and Felix, man. The 2 championship leaders, Cut Racer in P1 and Felix in P2. Cut Racer starting from pole. Just had a terrible race, that's just so unfortunate to him. I mean, he spun, I don't remember if he had wing damage, but he also had the drive-through penalty and just proceeded to crash at the Wall of Champions. So there we go, we have another champion crashing at the Wall of Champions. But that is just so unfortunate. Now let me check the penalties real quick. Serdar and Nemesis have a drive-through, so Serdar will drop down into P6. And now Kevin, the race winner from Division 2, actually has a chance of winning. I mean, if he has enough... I mean, Serdar certainly isn't overtaking him. Adam isn't overtaking him because of too many penalties. The same goes for Sully. So Kevin, unless he does something, he will most definitely be at least third. Yeah, I think he has a very certain podium right now, but he can challenge for the win. he did it in Division 2 and he might do it again. But we have to remember that Reverse and Paco are two of the fastest drivers here. So Kevin might struggle to stay in their pace because in his Division 2. I know he won, but he still won on penalties. It is a win, but on penalties. So right now, the best he can do is just staying as close as possible and hope for them to get more penalties. I mean, if he can attempt an overtake with just pure pace and pure speed, that would be lovely. But everything is quite unpredictable right now. But anyway, Reverse will be leading the last restart of the session. We won't have another safety car in 5 laps. Slow it down right now before the corner, and he's going right now. We will have 5 laps of racing. Paco staying very close to him. He tries the switch back out of turn 2. There might have been some contact. But Reverse has had quite a good restart, but Paco is still following very close. Kevin is already 1 second. Yellow flag, someone spam with Sully. Sully is spinning again. Paco is still staying very close to Reverse. But I mean, look at the track. It is just so wet. The car is extremely wet, and even the track. Goes for the move down the inside right now at the hairpin. They're going side by side. But Reverse has a better traction out of the exit. Oh, and Adam with the full wets has recovered quite a lot. But now Paco still going side by side into turn 1. He attempts the move down the inside and he pulls it off. He stays ahead for now. Reverse might try a switch back in turn 2. He's still chasing him. Right now Adam is recovering a significant gap with the full wets. So he's definitely the fastest here. But he has how many penalties? 9 seconds. That there are 6 seconds compared to the guys ahead. But if he can pull 6 seconds, given how faster the full wets are right now, he might actually do it. But there is already, oh, he goes down the inside right now. Bit of a lock up there. They're going side by side through the hairpin. And they still are side by side. Will he go down the inside or Reverse go down the outside? A bit of a contact there. Going to the Sausage curb. Adam touches the wall, but the car is still fine. But right now Adam is not gonna do anything with the penalty. Kevin is in P4 now. I think he will be P3 with Adam's penalty, unless he pulls an even bigger gap with the full wets. He's in P3 for now. But let's wait, let's see. And Paco in the meanwhile. Reverse, another penalty for reverse. 6 seconds now. That gives an even bigger chance for Kevin. So Kevin, he might go P2 with penalties. Reverse is going onto the grass, I don't know for what reason. But it doesn't look like the full wets are still faster because another penalty. Oh, reverse right side, he crashed. Wait, did he crash in the pit lane? Did he crash at the pit lane wall? I think he did. So Kevin right now is into P2. And that's wonderful news for him. Just not by attacking, but just keeping the positions and waiting for everyone else to crash. Kevin is now gonna score an extremely good result. I mean, winning the race in Division 2 and going second in Division 1. That is a very impressive result. And I don't think he will be catching Paco anytime soon, who's showing some Max Verstappen levels of dominance. So he just has to bring it on, complete the last lap right now. Now he's starting the last lap. So Adam will drop down to, I don't know what position. Yeah, I definitely can't do the maths right now. The game will just do it for me because I can't be asked to do the calculations right now. He will drop down by quite a lot. But I have to say, hats off to him because he was one of the fastest. Didn't have the best of starts, but he's still in the race. He managed to not crash like Reverse, Kart Racer, Felix. I mean, it was a very big shame for them. But anyway, Paco with a wonderful race. With some absolute dominance. He's now onto the main straight for the last time. He's approaching the wall of champion chicane for the last time. And as he goes right now through the finish line to win the Canadian Grand Prix. Adam now following in P2, there will definitely not be P2 because of the penalties. Kevin, the race winner from Division 2, goes onto the finish line now to go into second. So Adam stays P3 actually, with the penalty of Nemesis Sully and Serdar. Serdar now the last one to, I mean cutting the, taking the run off for the chicane, is now the last one to complete the race, celebrating in style, I guess, for surviving. And there we go, this was the Canadian Grand Prix, 5th round of Division 1. Driver of the day, Kevin, and I have to absolutely agree on that one. He's been extremely impressive, both in Division 2 and Division 1, very deserved the result for him. Just staying consistent. There we go, Paco waving the Dutch flag, winning here in Canada. Now I have to say, Paco, it is definitely one of the fastest guys around here. The only thing is attendance, because he has missed some races. which made him lose positions in the standings, but he is definitely way faster than some of the guys here. But there we go, Paco winning the race and Kevin with a extremely admirable P2. Adam into P3 after not the best of starts, closing the podium, and then Nemesis in P4, Sully recovering into P5, Serdar P6, and then we have the guys who crashed: Reverse Kart Racer, Felix, Marasman, Fabian and Jonathan. So just like Division 2, it was a race of survival, because Canada in the rain is definitely not easy, and we've seen that in both divisions. But anyway, very exciting race in both divisions, so I'm very happy with that. So we will see each other again this Wednesday in Division 2 for the Portuguese Grand Prix, and then the next Saturday for Division 1 for the same race at Portimao. So we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.